Hey, folks, Quilly here, and welcome to our Saturday live stream, where, yes, a big part of me did want to play Titan Quest 2, but since I'd already canceled a regular scheduled stream on Wednesday to play Titan Quest on the basis that I was tired and could not dungeon crawl, today I want to still go with our scheduled planned game that people were expecting, which is RimWorld of Space Pirates. But there will be some Titan Quest 2 content coming up. I have no doubt about it fairly soon. I just entered early access, and it is one of my... Titan Quest 1 was one of my favorite action RPGs, so very eager to get into it. But today, we are rimming the world. We're playing RimWorld as our Space Pirates, which are constantly on the run from Mechanoids. Not that that's been an issue for a while, because we're just playing way more nomadic than that. We see no reason to stay in one place for very long. We are hopefully going to try to pursue, move towards the Mechive victory thing. We're basically there. People are basically all kitted out on power armor, more or less. We've even got our cool paint job started for that. We are doing a quest right now to defend the survey scanner for 6 days. The reward for it will be a fuel optimizer, which is wonderful. So excited about that. How's everyone's weekend doing? Phrasing. Are we still doing phrasing? I don't know. Yes, we've got some hazy people over in the YouTube chat. That's been an interesting thing to try to follow along. Never give up phrasing. Yep. Anyway, we set up these little defensive barricades, which are nearly done. We'll be working on that. I decided I'm also going to go and modify the front and rear of the ship to add some a little defensive wall that we can use as sort of a permanent little emplacement. But also, food. We don't have infinite amounts of food. I mean, that is a lot of raw food, but we do go through it fairly quickly. And what I want to do is be proactive here in the desert and hunt the few things that are around. I probably don't need everyone, but these are emus we're talking about here, so they're fairly aggro. So I figured, tain't no kill like overkill. Actually, I'll release a few of those. You guys come over here. Well, that's still more than I wanted. Release you. Come over here. Stay on drafted hunt. There you go. Finish that off, and we'll unforbid the various meats. I don't think we've got any. Yep, everyone's under unrestricted. We have no tamed animals. Although, do we still have a rat on the ship? Yeah, Stephen House is still coming with us. Although, yeah, he's starving to death because he can't eat our food. Can we do a rescue? We can. Okay, hold on. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get rid of these sleep spots. I'm going to put although there's not much food outside for you either, to be honest, but we're going to go here, put a medical animal sleep spot, and Carnifex, you're going to rescue Stephen House. There you go, and put them out there. Good. I don't wonder if they'll get treated. They might not get treated. Ah, they are! They're being fed some pemmican! There you go! All right. Your extreme malnutrition will start to fade. I mean, it'll take a while for it to go away. Eastwood Revenge, yeah, that's fine. I'll be okay. Tame, released, then hunted. I mean, it's already released. It's self-released at some point. This is something that's self-tamed. We kept it around for a while. Now we're going to leave it behind. Because, yeah, it was dying inside the ship. Unless we did a retame, but I don't think we're going to do that. I don't think that's the plan. Level 16 construction, very lovely. By the way, this is going to be a shorter stream today. We're only going to do 2 hours, as opposed to the 4 that we normally do on Saturdays. Sorry about that, but there's a bunch of family stuff going on this weekend, and I am behind on some things I have to do with it, so I'm gonna do that. Parrots and rhinos only. I mean, that would be fun. Like, I really do want to experiment with all the animal mechanics. Oh, that was bloop bloop. That was my Titan Quest 2 download finishing. Rip last remaining animal mascot. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna get some more joining us. A solar flare. That's actually rather annoying, but hardly the end of the world. Barn ship when, yeah. I mean, someone mentioned like doing a Noah's Ark kind of run, which would take a ridiculous amount of space, right? 2 of every type of animal. We need a spreadsheet to keep track of it as well. And then, you know, do we tame some of those animals for like combat or something? I don't know. But yeah, I'm picking up these rocks just to reduce the amount of cover people can use. We might move more of these rocks too. I'm not sure. Hauling's just on a 4. That's good. I love the idea of Noah's Ark run. Yeah. Do the animal run with the dinosaur mod? Wow. Just decide we don't like certain animals so they can die in the flood. I don't know. That seems rude. A few more rocks. Yeah, if everyone's doing hauling, it's clear like there's a lot of idleness is about to hit. We could mine out some steel. We're not sitting on actual infinite amounts, but kind of, sort of. A little bit of rotting there is annoying, since I was already saying, oh, we don't have, like, the hugest amount of food going on. There's a little bit more wildlife. We could just put a hunt. Of course, they might revenge, so we might still want to send in, like, I don't know. Let's do 4 people. Oh, you're just running instead of aggroing? Oh, you hadn't actually been hit yet. All right, a little bit more. Snake can't be in... Oh, okay, we're being raided by the Mechive. Prepare for wildland attack. Okay, you guys better get the hell out of there fast. Let's, I probably never set a zone, so our zones probably are just sort of the core ship itself. Let me extend out area 2 to sort of be the whole area we're kind of looking at for now. And then let's limit everyone to this for a moment. They'll prepare for a while, then attack, right? This is probably a million Militors. Onsen, get out of there. Onsen. Oh my... Randy! This is what some of us would call a dick move. Problem is, I'm about to mortar this area. That doesn't look like a good thing for Onsen. Oh, although, okay, hold on. They're going to move over here. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, you're a good shot. You're a good shot. Android. There you go. You're a good shot. So we can't diddly-daddle. We need to get this started as quickly as possible. All right, Hansen's going to do a little bit of a crawl. What's your bleed to death timer? 7 hours. I wonder, we might be able to... Oh, can we get someone there? I need the numbers mod so I can quickly find... Okay, you've got high movement. About. Okay, actually, hold on. Hold fire. Don't get them to start the attack yet. Rescue. Yes. No! No! Give me 2 freaking seconds, you absolute ass butts! Oh my god. Run, Devout! Run! Oh my god. Wait, what happened? Oh, someone missed? So we were just hanging out here. We're just hunting this bird. And then about 30,000 Militors dropped right there, instantly dropped Onsen. We sent someone out there to rescue because these guys, they shifted to there. But now they've just woken up. I think we'll be okay because Devout's got enough of a lead here. I'm assuming your movement speed gets slowed down carrying something. I mean, it's not reflected here, but I don't think you're moving as quickly. But the base speed is probably helpful, and then hopefully people will just engage from here. We'll have to use, we're definitely gonna use the combat command. It'll be summer, right? Yeah, so we gotta, actually, I guess we can do it whenever. Do it there, and then summer, get into the middle. Okay, good. Hey, they're distracted by the turrets. Perfect. I don't think they'll actually charge the melee. So I think I'll probably just put the melee back here. Let's see. I don't know if a vertical pulse works against these guys. Yeah, they got some side. Oh, and then, yeah, someone's got an EMP. I wasn't able to target the EMP. And we got an orbital bombardment. I mean, I don't think that's what we're looking for right now. Let's defensively do our smoke. Now, Devout, are you a medic? I mean, you're not a very good medic, but I'm gonna go and that's the wrong page. I'll do this. Prioritize tending. All right. Oh, no, this orbital bombarder is too crazy. It's too crazy this close to the ship. I can dump my neural heat onto a friendly, right? Doesn't it knock them out or something? I don't remember. But Insis, can you actually try to get to cover here? And at this point, I'm fine with you soaking some hits. Although maybe what I'll do is I'll get you to move over here. Although I think that abandoned the cover, which is no good. Wolf is down. My God, there's too many of them! Hang on, we might be just re-rolling from our start. If only I had friends to call for help. Listen, who needs friends? Okay, maybe we do. Okay, let's get everyone inside the low shield. These Militaurs, I mean, there's just too many of them. Wolf. Yeah, crawling to bed. I'm not sure. Well, you're gonna be ignored, so I guess it's probably fine. Okay, you know what we need to do? We have to unleash our meleeers. If I'm gonna, yeah. Ugh. Do I? I mean, I think I've got to. We've got to add some extra DPS. If it distracts from the others, you might get shot in the back of the head, but we need to do something. Let me release you guys so you go in normal combat mode. Like you're gonna just engage targets of opportunity. Vertigo pulse is back. Drop it on those guys. Oh, and here. There you go. Now it's down again. Alco, yeah, you did your best, and that was what was important. Jesus, this is a lot of guns. Summer is unrecruited for some reason. Okay, Devout, you're still tending to Onsen, although I'm suing Onsen. Oh, you're still bleeding, Jeebus. Oh, there we go, EMP shell. Hang on, why wasn't that in the list? Did I not have him selected? Oh, I EMP'd you! So, okay, so someone's button, one of these buttons for the EMP was the EMP around ourselves? Oh! I remember now. One of our unique guns. So that's what I was confused about, because I hit the button, I'm like, why didn't it let me choose who to shoot? One of our guns has a point-blank AoE EMP, or maybe one of the, like, Persona weapons, which actually would be useful if it's a Persona weapon to run forward. But I forgot about that. So when I clicked the EMP button, I assumed it was the launch EMP. And then when it didn't do that, I was also confused about where it was. Oh no! We lost another child! Throw another kid on the Barbie. And yeah, we EMP'd our own defense. That really needed to be more labeled. We're gonna have to go and, like, be very aware of what the point-blank AoE button is, and then never hit it. We could always just... I mean, we could end... I mean, the thing is, the run's not going to end here, although a lot of people are probably about to die. Oh, and there's a tornado generator. Okay. Summer's the only person still up. Well, that's not true. Devout is. Carnifex has miscarried, of course. Vidinsis has died. All this because this dropped literally on top of someone. Taking out 2 people because we also had someone carrying stuff instantly. Okay. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, and you. Summerbow's shooting that one. Go, go, go. Go. Okay, that's done. Unrecruit you 2, so no one's recruited. I'm going to set everyone to maximum doctoring. Anyone who is up, do some doctoring. Rescue someone nearby, although Carnifex is probably dying faster, aren't they? Since they're not even in crawl mode. Ludicrous. And... yeah, everyone's on industrial meds. Good. That's what I want. Summerboat, no, you're not... turn off bed rest just explicitly, but Summerbow, you're not so injured that you can't still help people. You should probably go after your wife, actually. Come here. Tend. Rescue. Distant flask deal. Yeah, we don't need that. All right. Are we going to recover from here? Devout. Okay, that's a patch on the Thezin. Is Thezin still bleeding? They are, but no, they're no longer bleeding. So let's get Halko in here. You made 2 trips. Okay, there. At least you're doing a rescue now. That was ridiculous. Consuming nutrient paste. Could you maybe target... Okay, Hendroid's being treated. Who's down? Colton is where? Because they're bleeding still. What? Did I click on the wrong person? Oh, there's Colton. Summerbow. Rescue Colton. And treat. Okay. Hendroid. Okay, Hendroid is being actively treated. Halko's still bleeding, although it's a tiny bleed. All right. Well, Bedinsis won't be barbecuing any small people anymore. Damn. 100. How are you up? You were here. What? Capture? Wait, what? Rescue. Yeah, I thought they'd still be in patient mode. The patient and bed rest are different. Like, Hendroid is still actively bleeding. They should have been in patient mode. Who's our... Dozens are moral person? No, that's inspired surgery. Who's our moral guide over here? Or did they die? Is there a way to check, like, other than individually checking everyone, which roles are assigned? I think Onsen may have been the moral guide, so we need someone to do the infection stuff. So, Devout's our best chatter. So we're going to make you... Oh, you're already meat shield. Dang it. Oh, no, Onsen's still alive. I thought Onsen was one of them that's died. Yeah, you are the chaplain. Okay. But you can't use your abilities right now. All right. Well, hopefully... I'm going to force you to get up and... Okay, I guess Wolf's already been treated. We could always remove the lung if need be. Alright, we could call the bulk good trader, which would be nice, but everyone's a little bit occupied right now. That was so dumb. And then the EMP button, I mean, that's part of the problem is coming in fresh. You know, we haven't played in a week. But I was really confused. I hit EMP. I was totally ready to target these guys with the EMP launchers. But no! It was a point-blank AoE, which, like, ruined our own people. Freeze the dead so we can eat them later? Maybe we might be around to butchering a bunch. There's not much room in the freezer regardless, so... We're going to freeze them in chopped mode. I will remove the restrictions on stuff. And yeah, I'll allow some, like, the bed rest, although the doctoring should still be a higher priority, and hopefully people will be correctly doing that. Okay, you're in the green, which is good. Do we still have people on cook? Yeah, Wolf is on cook for chopping meat. Good. Yes, of course I can quickly tab between colonists with this. I do that all the time. That's not the quickest way to find a role. That's still fairly annoying, right? I mean, that might be the quickest way, but that's not what I was asking. If I was like, it'd be nice to get, like, on our ideology screen, be like, here are the roles, like, that have been assigned. These roles have been assigned to so-and-so. Of course we'll have a heat wave, too, because why wouldn't we, Randy? But the heat wave isn't the problem. I don't think it's going to make the bodies rot faster, so that's probably okay. Oh, the repairs doesn't repaint it. Okay, we'll have to go and do that manually, but I'm not going to do that right this second. That's a for sure. So if I was worried about the bodies rotting out, I could go and put someone else on cooking duty, but no. We'll just wait until Wolf is up. Randy wants us to stream. Randy wants us to play Titan Quest 2, is what they want. That was just so ridiculous. And yeah, there's some nice guns out there. I suppose what I could do is put a little hull urgently on the really valuable stuff. I mean, ultimately, there's lots of stuff we want picked up, but that might be the most important to not have decay. Yeah, I mean, everyone dropped their guns out here. Wolf, are you still down? Okay, you're up. Although you've got the infection. That's the butcher's table right there. You really do need bed rest, but you're in the green right now, so I'm going to say you're okay. We'll just queue up the butchering. Actually, hang on a second. Let's get this gear off so we can melt it down. And then start butchering. Randy heard you were low on food. I mean, that's true. We definitely don't have a food problem. Well, no, it's only a couple of corpses, I guess. We got a lot of mechanoids to shred, which is going to be nice for resources. But I suppose we have fewer mouths to feed, too. So as long as that infection stays in the green, which means we got more than a 10% boost, yeah, we're fine. All right, good. At this point, I could probably drop the bed rest as well, because no one's in a dire situation. I was just queuing up some extra, like, random techs, which probably don't matter. I think we mostly were like, oh, we're done with our tech on this game. Tombstone disrespected. Oh, because the room's not pretty enough, is it? Because someone trailed a bunch of blood through there. Wolf. It's quite a long walk for you, but I guess it's fine. There you go. You got your immunity. Everyone's fine, although you're awfully cranky. I'm gonna, well, you know what? You're nearly there. I'll get you to haul it back. I didn't realize you were ignoring your hunger levels to quite this extent. Yeah, just haul it back and then you can get your food and all that kind of jazz. Maybe we should run a ritual. Artifact is really unlucky. Yeah. Yeah, like, so we're currently 0 for 3 with their kids. I mean, one of them was successfully born, so there's that. They're dead now. We're 0 for 3 when it comes to kids. Pirate life is hard. Alright, Carnifex is fully healed. What I might do, actually, is I'm going to go and pop the cleanup by one. Isn't there a kid in the vat? No, there's no kid in the vat right now. Did you have one other kid? Is one of these others a kid that made it okay? Is that a good trader? Health. Yeah. Okay, we got tons of neutromine. We may as well go for some components to save time if we can go and sell some stuff for money. We got a bunch of flake and yayo. I don't think we have any reason to keep it. I think we can just sell it for cash. Same with the go juice. Oh, we have a mech healer serum. Might have been relevant. I mean, I would love more plasteel, but I don't know if that's going to be viable. Honestly, I'm just wondering about selling this stuff. I don't think... You know what? Yeah, let's just get rid of that. We're going to keep the thrombohorns. We'll sell these extra statues. I have to zero out. Oh, I don't have to zero out the plasteel. There we go. Let's do this. Vince's was a kid at first. Right. Wait, yeah, who? Bedinsis was a kid who grew up. Bedinsis was the one who joined us. Is one of these others a kid that did grow out of the vat? Because we had the stillbirth, then we had a proper birth. There's silver. Yeah, we might. We had to throw down an extra couple of shelves, so it's possible that we've got some stuff not stored in beacon range, which could be a problem. Proper birth one died in combat. Oh, earlier. Okay. So yeah, so we're over 4. Excellent. Lovely. Oh, that kid was Theridin. I forgot Theridin died over here. Yes. So Theridin was our bio kid that died, and then Bedinsis was someone who joined as a child. But yeah, so I'm not really counting them. Yeah, so we're 0 for 3 on our natural birth, right? Stillbirth, died in combat, and then miscarriage right now. Got 2 days left to protect the scanner. That is, and then we could have softened them up with a couple of mortar shells. If we hadn't just gone and hunted right there, this would have all been fine. Okay, this is also the part of the game where I'm like, man, I hate having to constantly reassign people's goddamn weapons. And it's making me wonder, actually, we should probably put the weapon storage over here, because I don't really trade them the same way. Yeah. These guys here, I'm going to unlink them. It didn't unlink all of them? No. Okay, good. And then here, I'm going to go and do this, which is going to link these guys with the weapon benches. But then I'm going to unlink these and link them to regular storage. There you go. So these 4 will be for weapons. We might put our armor here too. I don't know. Yeah, do we actually have silver kicking around, or were we out? Yeah, no, we're legitimately out of silver. Oh, some's being stored in these things. I think the shells might be higher priority for that. Or, no, I put these to critical, right, which makes sense, but I want to remove silver. I like the raw resources. What the hell? Why did it expand? That was weird. Shrink. What? Okay. I think I hit spacebar because I was trying to pause the game while I was doing this, and then it did something unexpected. Okay, raw resources. I like having the raw resource here, but I'm going to turn off the silver and anything else I might want to trade. Like, maybe I'll turn off the gold as well. I think the rest can stay here. But then I suspect, like, these are the same. This might just be set to blocks. No, it's not. So again, silver, gold. Because I want those on the regular shelves in storage. So yeah, I hate constantly reinstalling weapons. It's particularly problematic if you've got someone who like flips their shit all the time, or in the Star Trekkers run, it's a little annoying on Riveter because they go down instantly in every fight because they're delicate wimps. Mostly it's funny, and then it's not so bad when I'll have to re-equip one person. But when I'm constantly re-equipping everyone, it's really annoying, and it makes me wish I was running the equipment manager mod, which lets me just set rules just like an outfit. And I don't know why RimWorld doesn't have this built in. We can set rules for outfits that people wear, and our people equip outfits automatically. Why not have exactly the same thing for guns? Oh, of course we've got another raid. Randy will go like 1,000 years without a raid. Transfer pods attacking immediately. What was that? They're sent to destroy the scanner as payback. Okay. And our people don't have their guns yet. Like, I was just kind of waiting for them to move this shit over here, and we're going to start equipping people. I wanted to finish my rant about the fact that equipping guns is annoying. And Randy was like, well, we're not going to let you do that. Oh, I think I selected the same person twice because I was confused because one person is gone berserk. How do we know whose Persona Zeus Hammer this is? Or has no one equipped it yet? Oh, it's someone else. Okay, so I guess it is on Halco. And I did select them. And we got a couple of thermal horns in trading range. I didn't just sell them, did I? I wasn't meant to. There it is. Gizmo. Equip that one. Halco, you've got that. And then go there. And about just head over there. Okay. Oh, they're landing there. That's what I said you can't trust. Wolf. Oh. Of course, these assholes would land on the side of the ship where a person who's on a psychotic wander is. Karnfa, I guess I didn't actually give you a command. Get inside the base. So Wolf's just, well, yep, see, Wolf's just going to go down here. Oh, we don't want to be too close to the turret because it's probably going to explode. Okay, they might be going to smash some stuff, which would honestly be not a bad little time saver for us. Yeah, see, they're all shooting at Wolf. Excellent. Good job, Wolf! You just got yourself killed for no good reason. God. Why are things going so stupid at the start of today's run? This is 100% BS of the highest order in multiple different ways. I don't think Gizmo finished equipping a weapon. All right, that's fine. All right. Wolf, congratulations. You're... Oh, fuck, there's a second group. Min-ranging the turrets. Oh, that's going to go badly for them. I didn't turn on the ship shields because I didn't think we'd need it. I still don't think we needed it. That was BS. Like, Randy, both those drops were horse shit. All right, well, we're just going to turn on cooking for everyone. Just like whoever gets around to it, go ahead and do the butcher. Feeding out in 1 hour. Let's just let them. At least now we're really going to get lots of meat. Tons. That was really dumb. You know, I went and like set up some extra barricades for here, which I thought, it's going to be unnecessary. But where these things dropped and happened was just really stupid. Mm-hmm. We want to do some rituals. Honestly, I had more people than I needed. I think that's still the case, although I hate that we don't have a proper cook. Not that it really matters on this ship. We just need someone to butcher. Whoever gets around to it, gets around to it. We're not going to get as much meat, but that's fine. We do have, like, a ludicrous amount of wealth, given the nature of our ship here, too, which is inflating things. What's this quest? Oh, yeah, there's some fun things in here. Oh, I think I did queue up the shirts, although I don't know if we... No, we got nowhere near to finishing that, so... I'm just going to say no to the shirts. We have a shuttle now and everything, so we can do trade. Yeah, Wolf died because he was pitching a fit out here, and drop pods landed right here. So they just instantly terminated him, and there was nothing we could do about it. I mean, I should have gotten people guns a little faster, I suppose, but... Well, and I was a little worried when I sent Wolf on the butchering, and then I realized he'd walked all the way out here. I thought he was just going to butcher some nearby corpses. I didn't realize he was going to go for a freaking emu on the far side of the map, because, you know, he was hungry and stuff, and I just would have let him chill out. But by the time I noticed, he was already over here. So I was like, well, okay, well, hopefully you make it back into the base before you lose your shit. But no, they made it back to here, and then decided that what they wanted to do is basically end their own run. It's okay, we can make more babies, right? That's going to be fine. So let's butcher up all the corpses that are around, and then we can leave in a little bit of time. You know, it's a pirate's life. That happens sometimes. They still haven't moved the weapons around. There's the thermal horn. I can see one there. I think there might be another one in there. I'm not sure. This should be a no roof area. Is it possible? Maybe we never got around to it. It's possible the no roof area over here can reset when we leave, but then it should probably just be blank. We're probably okay. Chill out with the elbow blades and stuff. Young drifters near to aid. No, that's not what we do. We could go and look at them and see if there's anyone worth kidnapping, but... Raccoons, you want me... You guys will offer up some help. Nah. Nah. We'll just run a little lean and mean for now. Oh, re-roof from the walls rebuilt. Maybe, yeah. So, I don't know if the removed roof area will persist over here. Because there's no grav plates, but it will persist over the engines, and maybe that'll be enough. You know, like... I don't know. Alright, there's our fuel optimizer. The whole reason we came here. I'm just going to install it in our temple. Which isn't particularly beautiful, but it's going to be fine. Alright, let's get everyone hauling. There's a bunch of crap outside that needs to be brought in. You know, I'm going to turn off the research labs. Not to save the power necessarily, but just because I don't actually need people researching right now. Carnifex is pregnant again. This time, it's going to be fine. For sure. I can tell. Onsen, let's go and do some trading. New... Did this regrow limbs? Single worth health condition. Okay, we're going to see if there's a target for it. I don't know if there is right now. I should sell the lung and liver. We need some money, although they don't have a whole lot. I'm not sure there's anything we want to buy from them. Oh, that is a substantial amount of corsets. There, let's do this. Again, the animal or the numbers mod would make it a little easier for us to find someone missing a proper body part, because we could just look, you know, sort by manipulation, and movement would be a good thing. Your movement's at A5. Oh, stone skin gland, that's fine. Maybe we could give you a couple of cyber legs to move you a little faster. You're just missing a thumb. Wait, so... Oh, you gotta... Okay, hold on. Carnifex has a brain injury. Presumably, this is the single worst thing on them, not the thumb. I'm going to do a safety save. In case the mech serum heals the thumb. Because that's clearly not what I want. If we don't get to manually choose, well, that's pretty dumb if it picks the wrong thing. Hold on. No, it is critical. For weapons. Of normal or higher quality. People just haven't gotten around to moving these, I guess? Have we run into a weird bug before where we noticed things weren't being moved properly? So this is preferred. This is critical. For all weapons. Why aren't the charge rifles being moved? Maybe they just haven't gotten around to it, but I feel like we'd noticed an issue with this earlier in this run. That there's something bizarre. Anyway, where's the healer serum? Right over there. Carnifex. Use this. And if it fixes your thumb, we're reloading. Yay, your brain's back. Okay, great. I mean, you're fine. Your joy wire is bringing down all your stats a lot. Yeah, we got a few missing fingers and toes, but that's it. Now that we fixed that brain injury. Yeah, we could haul urgently then, but... I feel like this is something that I haven't encountered before, and it might be new to 1.6. Like, see, there's no haul here. And clearly, and I know with regular stockpiles, like, this is usually fine. I feel like there's something broken when it comes to moving from one shelf to another, even if the requirements should be there. There could be something else weird. I could deselect weapons, but I don't want to do that. With stockpiles, they definitely move from one to the other as the priorities match. Maybe they don't reevaluate the stuff on the shelves. Maybe once something is on a shelf, they're like, no, this is fine. So, I mean, probably the easiest way to reset it is to just turn off the weapons, let them move things around in some way, and then turn it back on. But I'm thinking they're not reevaluating it. If I do put a high priority haul, it ignores that as well. So to me, that's a bit of a bug. Yeah, see, and now they're idle, so they're definitely not doing it. Okay. Well, I guess we will turn off the weapons. Let me encourage everyone to move. But I shouldn't have had to do that. I don't think the Thrumbohorn counts as a weapon, but that's fine. Then what I want to do is I want to re-put the weapons back on. It is fine overflow, but this is the priority here. Okay. And then let's get... Summerbow's still got his unique. I think we'll replace this light machine gun with this excellent charge rifle. And Thezon's got a heavy SMG. We're going to do that as well. Good. I think these normal ones are going to get smelted down now. So we can leave now. And I think that's fine. I think we've collected everything that's out and about. I mean, we had everyone set to like a haul and a 1 for a while. That's been done. All right, I think we can just go. Move stuff from one shelf to another. Yeah, but I'm just not sure about the priority thing. We could run some tests on like a blank map with nothing else going on and just confirm, but... So they moved it there as soon as we said you're not allowed there, but I don't think they compare the priority. And I think they do with the regular stockpiles. The shelves just must be ignoring the test. Where are we going then? Okay, well, here's what I'd like to do. I would very much like to pursue this Grav Ship main quest. So we need to do cave entrance, Mechanoid platform. Like, where's the cave system? But where are we? Okay, that's very far away because we're there. Okay. Mechanoid platform is the one in space. Where I think we can do that one. Again, where we're there, it's pretty far away. And then the frozen terraformer is way down south. Okay, so we're gonna have to pick a destination to go first. I say we go west, then come around south, and then somewhere over here in space, I think was the last thing. So that's going to be the plan. What's the fuel situation? We've got some chem fuel sitting around in storage, so presumably all 3 of these are full. That is indeed the case. That's looking good. We're out of wood, so we really do need to go if we want to make some more chem fuel anyway. So let's go, and let's try to head generally west. The Ford guns are so close they cook each other off. Yeah, we could split them and put a little barrier in between, which might be a good idea, except we can't move them. Next time these get re-destroyed, we might move them in a different place. Oh, hold on. Before I do go... I do want to go and get, what do we have? We have tons of granite. Good. Let's do some granite barricades here, 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 here. I move the skulls, the spike skulls to the corners. And then, yeah, same thing here. Barricade, barricade, barricade.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
Sort of a permanent little defensive place. We didn't lose our figurehead. I got it moved. So I've got it on the corners over here instead. And paint. I think I'll wait until we jump to do the paint. But I'll get the little defensive structure up. Yeah, and they didn't get destroyed by these. Maybe they hadn't been moved yet? We moved the spikes, you know what? It's fine. It's, you know... It'll be part of the story, part of the lore. Part of the cost. Alright, let's go. And 13 asked why the walls are red. Yeah, we did just paint it. Which is something I haven't really done before, and it's awesome, so we're gonna redo some of this painting over here. Do we want to launch? Yes, I want to launch. So I'm heading towards here. We could do a little raid along the way. We can also check these features, see if there's anything particularly exciting. Chasms, caves, drug stockpile. Although, I don't know if we want arid brushland. We kind of would like somewhere where we can get some more wood, which the grasslands isn't it. Tropical rainforest. I should actually check to see if my people are itching for a raid, which is likely to be the case. An infested settlement. Oh, that's different. Lake with an island. We could probably go fishing. Wild cotton plants. Decreased animal life. Mixed biome. Ancient launch site. Yeah, but we need some trees. Raid the Empire again? Maybe. We could just hit these primitives on this road, too. We're probably due for a raid. I think I'm going to start here. It's always fun to raid the primitives. I mean, it's fun to raid everyone. Primitives are probably going to be larger in number and therefore give us more meat. Whee! Put my hat back on. I think I removed it when I was like stressed, which happened instantly when we got the billion Militaurs land directly on top of one of our people. Just rude. There's just Randy being rude. Need an easier fight after everything? Yeah. Attack begun. It sure has. Rotate the ship. This guns will be fine. I think their min-range is going to be somewhere around here. So this should be A-okay. Confirm landing zone. Oh, didn't realize I was so close to the mountain there. That's fine. And that, and then we'll get our mailers ready to engage anyone who's running at us. Are they going to do a big flank? They've done that before, although these guns are going to have some pretty good range. Well, they are skirting around the guns as much as they can. It's not really going to work. There you go. Well, it's a little annoying. Shields for fun. Yeah, I guess we should get used to them. I don't remember what their recharge period is. Okay, alright. Oh, choose who yet. Gizmo, can you come and activate? Yes? Thanks. Alright. Yeah, maybe activating it last time would have saved us from a ton of trouble. I'm not sure. Alright, let's get our people in better positions overall. Okay, and engage the mailers, please. In fact, I should have gotten my mailers up in front a little sooner, but that's okay. Stand there. Perfect. Gizmo, yeah, just stand here. You're just here to body block against anyone who might run towards us. Okay, there goes the shield. Halko, can you go and just deal with this loser here? Thanks. Just maybe attack you a little bit. Since no one seems to be engaging us in melee anymore, I'll just put Chocolate behind some cover. Get you guys to just run over there. There you go, they're running. Right, capture. Okay, release. What? Did these... Hang on. These beds here did not get reset to be for prisoners. There we are. Capture. Capture. I don't know who's not capturing yet and is fine. Capture. I think that's all the wigglers. Now, we might want to do a treat in the field thing, but that's fine. Just get him in here and then whatever happens, happens. Devout will release you. I guess I still have everyone on max doctoring, which actually, I'm going to let them go ahead and do that, just to have as many of these in parallel as possible. Stop the immediate bleeding, and then we'll turn that off, and we'll just reset doctoring for the people who are good at it. All right. And then, we don't see the self-tend rule here. But ideally, Thezin, Summerbow, and Onsen should all have self-tend. Yeah, and Summerbow, yeah. Now, we got a few bleeders. Okay. Thezin, can I get you to get up and tend here? I know, you were also hurt. I get it. We'll evaluate these guys in just a second here. Okay, all the bleeding is stopped. That's good. That's some skill ups. That's lovely too. All right, let's evaluate. Real luckless, no missing body parts. Sanguine and can shoot. Can't dumb labor is a little annoying. Real luckless has some possibilities. Tortured artist, okay, is countered by steadfast. You can shoot. We really don't have anything else going on. Punisher, very neurotic. Probably not. I'm not sure any of these are winners. I like Trigger Happy, but we don't have the skills. You got some other skills, but we don't really need that. Well, we could have a dedicated cook again. We didn't get any unwavering on my right click, so no, they're all fine. Dreadful Red. Great Memory's fine. Trigger Happy, I mean, you suck at shooting, but Trigger Happy actually compensates in fun ways. It lowers your accuracy, but you just shoot so much. It's just great. Yeah. Can we do... I don't think we can do a four-way duel. Yeah, it's only 2 duelists at a time. But we could do a tournament of champions, and whoever wins, wins. But I am thinking about Dreadful Red just on the basis that we don't have anyone with cooking skill, and it's only for butchering, mostly, but it might be good. Infection on Real Luckless. So the others, we might just butcher. Definitely Punisher. Just gets butchered. Yeah, no, all these. So, we'll execute. We'll do a ritual execution on one. We'll let a couple of them duel, but yeah, Dreadful Red is the only one that's going to get that. So you've got the full reduce resistance into convert into whatever. These others, I'm just going to throw some maintains. Just keep them live for a little bit, but don't bother anything else. Infection on... Oh, on Onsen. Onsen, get you to a medical bed. And then... Tend. 85%. That's not bad. You got a decent bed. You should be fine. Onsen, I'm gonna... Actually, I'll re-enable bed rest for anyone who might be tending a few little extra injuries. Fletcher Reed, Crisis Belief, that's not a big deal. We don't care about that. How would you rate the Grav Ship play? It's very fun. I really like the pirate one that's forcing us to stay on the move. The Star Trekkers run is very different because we're building a big ship first before we ever leave. Real Luckless, I think, has got double infections now. We're going to do a ritual sacrifice. We should probably get that going a little bit more rapidly. Man, flipping my ship around is... Real Luckless. Is very disorienting. So Real Luckless is going to get ritually sacrificed. We'll get these other two to duel, and we'll sacrifice whoever lives. Yeah, we're still looking for marble for stuff, weren't we? We're going to land somewhere that's got some... Or, you know, just keep an eye out for it. Potentially. Hey, Parduk, thanks for the gift subs. Sorry, I think you were one of the people who just died, right? Yeah, sacrifice before they die of natural causes. I still think we might have had one that died mid-ritual. And of course, we've got the post-sacrifice snack. Delicious. It was spectacular slaughtering, +8 mood. Love it. And of course, we got a recent raid, so people are going to be happy. All right, let's do some painting. I think we did grow some Tinctora recently. I think we've got a few people's outfits that still have to be dyed. I might still do the thing where that defensive structure gets dyed black to stand out. That's exactly what's going to happen. Paint with, I think that's their black, which is mostly just a very dark gray. There you go. Any of the correctional friends? I think so. I mean, some of them are couples. And amazingly, none of the couples have died. So Hendroids and Halco are coupled up, and then Summerbow and Carnifex are coupled up. But then if we look at someone else, let's take a look at Rhyme. Yeah. Oh no. Hold on. You have a lover, Gizmo? Oh, we do have a paired bed for you too. I didn't realize that. Hey, you're friends with Halco. You're friends with Summerbow. Yeah. Masterwork human leather button-down shirt. Nice. Very stylish. Yeah, these two have to be healthy enough to duel. Oh, and I guess Onsen, you may as well do a convert action here on Dreadful Red. Good. Yeah, we do need to go and search these buildings. I guess we should do that now. The easiest way I found is claim the doors, because otherwise they can't walk in there. Let's get Devout. See, and then it's a melee. So you gotta like claim and then walk. There's a faster way to do this in bulk. Let me know. I mean, I could schedule some deconstructions. Here, claim, walk onto that. Claim this, walk there. All right. Unforbid. I don't think there's any need to deconstruct, although I mean, you get some wood out of it, which we do need, but we can also chop some trees, which is I'm also going to do. Oh, there's really few trees on this map. I gotta hold control. Harvest fully grown trees. And I don't know, maybe we'll deconstruct this. I'm going to put a remove roof. And then, yeah, let's just deconstruct all this stuff. Yeah, grassland sucks for refueling. We landed here because we wanted to do a raid. Yeah, we can always refuel with meat as well. There's not that there's a lot of animals in the grasslands, or actually, this case there are. We could do the tame into slaughter thing, which might not be the worst thing in the world, because these guys could practice a little bit of animal handling, which could also be turned into some fishing stuff. So let's say I go into miscellaneous, and we put a caravan hitching spot, and the butcher's table is over here, so we can do that there. So if we tame any animals, they'll get brought there, and then we'll just butcher them afterwards. Now, we could also just do a drafted hunt thing to go and clear a bunch of stuff real fast. And it's not like we're low on meat. I guess with all the human meat, actually, we're in pretty good shape. Dreadful Red has gone berserk. All right, well, let's just get someone who's... You know what, Halco? You've got the put people to sleep weapon. We're going to say. Let's see what happens. Dreadful Red dies. He dies. Let's recapture him. Ah, you're fine. Oh, we lost one of our lights. You're right. Oh, that's tragic. But I had pairs of lights over here. I did move one to the back of the ship for both. I have to rebuild this. And you can't set the color until it's built, so try to remind me of that. We're not having infinite steel. I don't know if we need to mine more. That's uranium. We still have ludicrous amounts of uranium, which we don't care about. Let's mine the jade. Huh, that's it. We might mine some steel. EMI field. Okay, well, we could easily land wherever this is being generated and obliterate it. Shuts down electrical devices. I mean, it's probably fine, but what if... It might be sending us in the wrong direction. You know what? Screw this. Yeah, we could deconstruct the ruins, which is fast, but doesn't give us that much steel per operation, so whether it's more labor efficient, I don't know. So we're just going to set these numbers to 0 and 0. I don't think we actually have to tame everything. I might go through it anyway to tame it all, and then let a bunch of the excess meat rot, just as a bit of a training experiment for things. Do I go and mine more steel? I think we'll mine 1 steel vein. And yeah, we'll be getting some miscellaneous materials over here. A mechanoid cluster. Okay. Dormant until disturbed. That is annoyingly close to this. All right, let's go and make a area of area 2, which is just here, not even this far, and set everyone there. Now, this is actually, oh, we could easily take this out. You could easily take this out. Let's just get everyone over here. And get our best shooters. I don't have any passion, but you do have a 12, which is pretty good. I think we still had to hold fire on these. Yeah, so release the hold fire. Yeah, so there's a timer. Okay, big deal. Try to kill the centipede burner. All right, they're coming for us. That's fine. Do one more round. I don't think you'll actually have time. Devout, could you come over here and activate this shield? Thank you. And then we're going to get our mailers to get ready to intercept the Scyther, or maybe we don't need to. You guys shoot that thing. Mailers, go for the Scyther. Good. So there's just a slow-ass centipede left. Good. Which is going to take huge damage from these slug turrets. I think they've got good pen. Well, 4 of them are firing. Nice. Although, most of our people aren't. Yeah, I'm not sure we're in range for the MP. Oh, it's unnecessary. Okay. Well, that was easy. Hey, what? I'll release the melees. Everyone with guns come over here. We're just going to go and blow up the rest to technically finish clearing this. I'm going to remove this restriction. And you know what? We'll go ahead and home zone a little bit more here so all that gets put out. Bezin, I'm going to release you for a sec because you're lagging behind. Can we just deconstruct these? No. There we go. That's a defeat. We can deconstruct the rest. All right. Oop. Good job. Maybe, yeah, help fight this fire here. Let's reset everyone. Freaking grasslands. I think the grasslands have the automatic rain disabled as well, so a wildfire can really go nuts. Man, it's a lot of dry grass. Yeah, all right, these shields are pretty awesome. Is there no cooldown? It's just on for a while and then, I don't know. Structure treasure. Oh, we do like treasure. Oh, it's right next to where we are. I mean, we might have to do that. We could do that now. Yeah, the cooldown's up. We're not fully stored on our chem fuel. So I might want to go and finish chopping down all the trees on the map first. Yeah. First, all fully grown plants. Although we'd only want... You can hold control in box selecting to force only trees. I don't know if this one does only trees. But yeah. If I do this, any fully grown tree on the map, go ahead and chop that down. And then, yeah, get a little bit of wood from this. Get a little bit of steel. Could stop the taming. I don't know. This is fine. The tame into butcher is okay. I don't really need more steel. I'm just going to mine out this section. We're going to deconstruct here. Punisher has gone berserk. See, this is why we need to All right, hit him with the sleepy stick. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. You know, you were nearly fully healed. Why are you moving to a different bedroom? It's weird. You were nearly fully healed. Oh, you're missing a leg. You'll be fine. Okay, sleep it off for a second. No bed destroyed. And let's set up the duel. Do we have some cool weapons we can give them? Oh my god, with the base rotated. Yeah, I mean, we can give them the flaming plasma sword. Well, hold on. That belonged to someone, didn't it? Not yet bonded. Wait, really? Or was this bonded to someone who died? Yes. Oh, yeah, this was on Bedinsis, because it was one of their ways to get their psychic power back. That is actually a little annoying that we lost all their brain powers, but it's fine. I don't tend to use the brain powers that much. It would be really funny to put it down, let one of them bond to it, and then just kill them anyway. We can give them like a knife and a spear. We'll do that. Or we could give them a choice. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to expand here. And I'm going to set this to critical clear for all melee weapons. And then, if I just temporarily turn off melee weapons over here. There you go. Marriage is on. Gizmo proposed to Rhyme Pendragon. Oh, how nice. So we'll just bring a collection of melee weapons out there. Presumably. Just let them punch it. Ritual is worth more points if they have a weapon. So we'll give them some choices. A suitable pen. So no one actually dragged you to the caravan hitching spot? There you go. So I'm just going to change this back to enable melee weapons because there's some over here. Let's set this up. So, Brawl of Theft. Punisher and Fletcher Reed. Let's go. Say, someone bringing the prisoners over? Punisher's going to be at a disadvantage, but that's what you get for starting shit. Fletcher Reed, meanwhile. Yeah. 9 melee. You got passion for melee, but Fletcher Reed's better at it. And it's going to start off closer to the weapons. But there you go. All right, spear versus knife. I mean, you know spear's like the most amazing weapon in all of human history. Oh, wow. That was way too fast. That was way too fast. Cancel that. Good Brawl of Theft. Oh, and a raid. Cancer Slickers. Attacking immediately. Sappers. Why don't we just leave? I'm just gonna leave. I know, like, oh, we left some stuff behind here. Who cares? Who cares? We've got infinite amounts coming. Let's just go. I mean, we could probably kill these guys, but yeah, we should start bets. I think this is one of our animals. I think there's just tamed animals here. So that's okay. So there was this little goody ancient complex right next door. But we could go right over here. Temperate forest, so it's going to have trees for us to cut. It's got our goal. I think I'll just do this. Yeah. I want to work towards our goal. I guess I can put the caravan hitching spot inside the base, although no one had brought it anywhere, so it doesn't matter. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, we could do the complex on the way back. That's a good point. Whee! Generate map taking a while. Cave entrance. Oh, an underground cave there. Okay. Well, let's move our landing zone. Is that water? Yes, so I don't actually want to go over the water spot. So I'll go here. If anything gets dragged out from the door, we can do that. Or... yeah, some bugs there, but we can mostly just ignore them. I'm going to say, if we can figure out which direction enemies are most likely to come from, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to point it this way. All right. And land on... nothing that matters. Yeah, this ship can land on the water just fine. I just didn't want to cover up a fishing spot, because fishing's entertaining. It can get us some sick stuff. Oh, we got Grav nausea. Just Carnifex. Oh no, Carnifex did the emergency maneuver. So our colonists are currently feeling nauseous. Okay, what we're going to do, just for the moment, and to make sure no one goes into any of the bug areas, we're just going to go and set an area kind of roughly over here, and limit everyone to area 2 for now. Don't go too far. And just to make sure no one runs at the bugs, I'm going to put them on runaway mode. And yeah, I'm going to put a fishing zone. Now, people have played with the fishing. Like, if I just do this, is that sufficient? Because it's like the lake, the whole thing. Like, I don't think there's any reason to cover the entire lake for fishing. Fish population 20, which is the whole thing. And yeah, we can chop some trees for fuel, which we're going to do. In fact, I think I'll go and do the lazy way. I'm just going to go and say, on the map, harvest all fully grown, which can include maybe some mushrooms and stuff, but we'll just wait for that. Yeah, small area is fine, good. And yeah, there's very few fish here. Oh, look at the flamingos coming in! Ha ha! Oh, so pretty! What is this, a beaver? Oh, Wolverine. Did they add beavers? I guess they had alpha beavers already, so I guess we don't need regular beavers. Anyway, let me just go ahead and execute these guys, these last remaining dudes. Right, I can't do this one, but I can do public execution. So I don't think that really matters. There you go. Fletcher Reed. Done. Fishing zone defines where they're allowed to stand the fish. Okay. That's what I figured. But I'm like, what if I'm wrong? Oh, that is, so it exists, but it's its own cooldown. So Punisher here, we can just go and like decide we don't want to feed you. And maybe turn into food. Or wait, hold on. Punisher. We're going to harvest a lung and a kidney and a liver, and in case one of those misses, we'll queue up the heart as well, although losing the liver will end you. Okay. No longer incapable walking, as we go and remove one of your organs and put you in their anesthetic. The silver chunk. Oh yeah, we're scanning for silver now. Yeah. Because we're like, oh, I don't need more plasteel. Surgery failed on Punisher. Oh well. So yeah, we'll have to clear this and we'll have to go into the cave. Everyone's looking okay for the moment. Maybe we'll let the stuff on Punisher finish. And then we'll go and head out. Surgery failed. Oh, man. We're not getting all of our body parts here. No, I don't have everyone set to doctor still. Also, for hunting, what I should do is make sure we sort by animal handling. Oh, so Devout actually can't go fishing, which is a little annoying. So Pheasant is really our fisher, but they're also our crafter. I don't know how much we want to do that, but here, I'll enable it for Gizmo as well. There's not actually going to be a lot of fishing going on because there's not much fish in there. So I don't think it'll actually keep them too busy. Okay, I think we've got one more surgery. Onsen, if you could drop a convert on Dreadful Red, please, which is an excellent name for a pirate. Oh, somehow Punisher died. I don't know how that happened. Does that have to do with the fact that we removed some organs? We'll never know. All right. Let's take the whole gang out and clear out this cave. Yeah, I said let's take out the whole gang out. I don't know, something. Shoot in position there, and get the shooters set up behind. We could set some stuff on fire too, but I don't think that's going to be needed. We'll do a combat command. Bugs can be annoying. Okay, we did one shot and that was it. A little close here, but that'll be fine. Probably put Halpo there. I don't think they're going to go around. Let's bottleneck there and put the shooters behind. Stelker's still alive. We'll have to do some finish off after. All right, there's quite a bit of a swarm, but we got a great choke point here. We'll probably just keep ignoring this cave. We might ignore that bit over there, but just clear up to the cave entrance here. What are these? Oh, crows. Try not to shoot the crows. Crows are our friends. Guess I'm cursed to be a prisoner every time on this run. Well, you might get recruited this time. Up. Oh, nice to get some level ups. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the area 2 to include all of this. Technically, we can do some of this too, because we might want to mine out some components, for example. Okay. Deselect you, and then any of these bugs that are still alive, finish them off. Unforbid stuff. We'll give them a chance to just chillax in between here. Compacted steel. We might need to mine some steel, because I was mining some on the other map, and then we just decided to leave. Yeah, I can see us maybe mining this one out. Hey! Alright, Dreadful, you'll get recruited at some point. No chem fuel in these power generators, so we might see a few brownouts here. I could always unload the chem fuel from the shuttle, too, if we were worried. I'm not terribly worried, although right now we have no power at night, so that is a little annoying. Unforbid. I'll turn off the fueling of the shuttle. Although they might prioritize our engines, I don't know. I guess I can do this. And that. And that. And that. There we go. Just get those, and then we're going to re-enable this, and that's going to be fine. Okay, so, I mean, making chem fuel in this map's not going to be a problem. Ooh, random spacecraft chunks. Sure. Deconstruct that for some components. We do have... I don't remember what our rule set currently is for the meat production. I don't think we've got the area for it. I don't think we're converting meat to chem fuel right now. And we do have some excess, almost certainly. And we have lots. So what I might put in is a little rule here. I'll unsuspend this one. Because this allows any raw food. If we have less than 100 chem fuel, we're going to allow raw food to be made out of it. They'll still prioritize wood. We'll throw that in just in case we need it. This quest expiring. I'm just going to ignore you guys. Colton's jealous. Yeah, Colton's always jealous of the bedroom. We're not doing anything about that. He can just deal with it. This is nearly all of our morbid flooring now. Just need a little bit more marble, and we'll be able to finish that off. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and suspend that, just because I want to make sure to explicitly make a choice of when to do this. So we might get a bunch of animal rot, or meat rot here, and that's going to just be fine. You tame bugs, I don't know about safety. Like, I think there's always a chance they get back at you, but I think taming bugs is definitely possible. Yeah, we're going to get lots of meat rot. That's fine. I don't really care. I could temporarily put a thing. I guess what we were doing is we were putting, I might be able to recreate this. Although I think this is when we first noticed our issue with things not being moved. Because we could do this, clear, and like raw food. And we want it lower priority than these, which is important. So I'm going to set this to preferred. And theoretically meat. Now, it might not do the shells. No, it's doing some. We'll put a high priority haul in there. And then this is make chem fuel from organics. Let me just increase the radius slightly. I need to move my screen so I can actually see what's going on. There we go. To cover that area. So if there's any meat over here, it will be used to make some extra chem fuel. There we go. So all the stuff that's can't fit in the freezer. Nope, this stuff's just rotted. Awkward timing. We might get a few more of that. We'll see. Insect meat in the hopper? Yeah, that's fine. Our people don't care. They're tough old pirates. They love insect meat. I don't even know if the insect meat like carries through on the nutrient paste. It must. But yeah, our people don't care. Do. Probably let them have a sleep cycle, and then we'll head into the caves. And then after we clear the caves, that'll probably be the end of today's stream. It's a shorter stream today. Well, it's the normal length of a weekday stream, but shorter for a Saturday stream because it's a special family weekend here. Slimy yet satisfying, exactly. We'll rice for chem fuel too around the fish. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to stay long enough for that. Conceivably, we could. Okay, I think all the extra meat has now just rotted away. Oh, some insect meat there. No, so some still getting brought there and might get chem fueled. Although if everyone's doing a sleep cycle, we get a little less of that. Prioritize you doing this. Where the hell were you? You were very far. There you go, some spare insect meat. Yes, turn that into things. Ship's gotten big. Yeah! And I like that it's a little off lopsided, which bothers me less than this horizontal thing. When it's vertical, the lack of perfect symmetry feels a little bit worse, but here it's fine. Dreadful Red going berserk again. All right, hit him with the sleepy stick. I think you jogged him too hard, Halko. Just one shot, bop. What was... Smashing his torso. Like, it wasn't even quite that much. It was just a random downage I get. All right, yep, perma sleep. Sorry, Dreadful. I guess we're not recruiting you this time. A little bit of repair. Things are pretty dirty too. A little bit of fishing. Known silver. All right, everyone's in a pretty good mood. Onsen is sleeping. You're mostly hungry. It's early in the morning. Let me reset everyone. There we go. Interrupt the job for anyone who might be hungry. All right, looking good. Let's go. Everyone into the caves. We don't have a prisoner to maintain anymore. Oh, we didn't clear all the insect pods. Oh, and yeah, there's some attack going on. I didn't realize that. I think there was some respawn of the insects. Kill that. All right, good. All right, let's enter the caves. Insect lair. Yeah, no kidding. Has arrived in the depths of a massive underground insect lair. The air is heavy with the stench of insect secretions. The grav core signal is coming from somewhere behind the burrow walls. Attack the burrow walls to explore further. All right. That's quite cool. So we got some little egg sacs. We got some mining areas. So these burrow walls, oh yeah, they're very low HP. A little bit of a flank here. Okay, let's move you guys there so you take out the nest. Okay, so we get some AoE clear on that, which is nice. There's a big chunk over here. What's going to be inside is the question. You getting good thoughts? Ooh, mushrooms. Boom, shrooms! Ready to harvest. Do we get chem fuel from harvesting those? Oh, yeah, it's like the pink goo. They like chain the attacks on it, which is nice. Let's go up here. Insect ambush. All right. I mean, it's the least surprising ambush ever. Is that it? I don't know if we actually need to really clear these eggs. Oh, draft hunt. Yeah, could be really handy. You're right. Well, they auto attack the bugs. I don't know how much of a difference draft hunt would do here. Doesn't change anything with the eggs? No. Okay, there's a bunch of bugs over there. Let's regroup to this area. There you go. Dark in this spot. Grav core somewhere in all this mess. This place is huge. It's going to take a while to find it all. Although it's kind of making me want to play Sim Ant. God, I love that game so much. Nest, good. That's a dead end. Okay. Little structures. I suppose I will go this way. So we don't know what's over here. Oh, Gizmo's got a slight bleed. Summer bow. Where's Gizmo? Right there. Tend. Oh, Pheasant as well. And Onsen. What the? Okay. Well, that's all of Summerbow's herbal meds. Muffled chittering. Behind a nearby wall, devout chocoholic can hear muffled pulsations accompanied by a low chittering noise. Something massive lies behind the wall. Okay, this seems fine. Whoa! I have not witnessed an insect queen before. That's cool. All right, listen, I've watched enough. I've watched Aliens enough times. I got this. Ah, they gooped me. Okay, Hive Queen. Discover the center nest guarded by a massive queen. Right? Yeah, followed that. Also, random ducks just joined. Did you know that ducks eat for free at Subway? Gizmo was downed. Oh, we got acided? Is that what happened? Jeez. Okay. Finish this off. Because, yeah, you ain't done yet, which is a little crazy. Step back a sec with the range people, just make sure everything's okay. All right. I mean, I'll put a harvest on there. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to unrecruit. Gizmo, how bad are you bleeding? 12 hours. Okay, you're going to be fine. We're going to go exit, bring everyone. I don't think I'm going to worry about... I don't know, you know what? In case we have to make an emergency exit, I'm going to grab the Grav core right now. We're going to loot the rest, but I mostly want to get out as quickly as possible. Back to the ship, and then we'll make a second trip. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the Thrombohorn's still there too. You know, actually, I think we've still got one extra on the ship, so. Onson's carrying, good. Excellent, okay. Needs rescue. Of course they don't rescue them. Of course they just leave them on the ground. I know we're pirates, but you don't have to be jerks about it. All right, so. We have ducks. All right, well, duck is delicious. Oh, Mischievous Art was the queen? I didn't even notice the name on there. Haha. Pirates, not Marines. Everybody's left behind. I suspect also that Gizmo's not... Oh, no, you are being treated now. Good. All right. No more bleeding. Lovely. You didn't lose a body part or anything? Nah, you're fine. Okay. Got some acid burn. Acid burn. Pretty good hacker handle. I mean, zero cool obviously is, even better, but it'll do. We always leave a man behind. Do we have any orange? No, we're going to have so much scurvy. Well, actually, no, because we're constantly eating fresh food all the time, so it's not a problem. Yeah, we have quite the collection of weapons, which... including some normal quality ones. So I'm actually a little surprised they haven't been smelted down yet. Because we smelt everything up to good. We ignore a few types, but maybe just haven't gotten around to it yet. It's likely the situation. Yeah, repair the batteries. Thank you very much. Make the chem fuel. Slaughtering some ducks. Hey, it's Essentia. Essentia the crow. Oh, how lovely. We love crows. Data should prevent scurvy. The thing is, like, virtually all food has some amount of vitamin C. The problem is the vitamin C breaks down very quickly in storage, especially when it's preserved food. So it's not specifically that you need like citrus, and honestly, bell peppers are better for it. But it's just that you need not unfresh food. As long as you're eating something that's fresh, you're going to pick up enough vitamin C. But if you're on a long sea voyage, then nothing you're eating is fresh. This dang chat naming mod calling me out in quiet days. The second I say something, I show up in the game. Yep. But don't you want to be a crow? I mean, these flamingos are awfully pretty too. That would be cool. I don't think the flamingos have been named, which is interesting. This Twitch chat mod is a little inconsistent about whether it names animals or not. Well, we could have done another convert action on Dreadful Red, but dreadfully sorry. Dreadful Red is dead. Careful, Dexter showed up, got eaten. Yep. Num 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 num. There we go, a little fishing. No one's bringing the salmon in. That's fine. Fish doesn't rot when left outside or anything, right? That's never a problem. Tame Essentia the crow. Okay, you know what? As a ship mascot, that would actually be really cool. All right, let's tame. So animal handling, Devout's at an 8, Thezon's at a 13. So we'll just let Thezon do it. Rotten fish or delicacy. Just ask the Swedes. What do you got to do? Like bury it in the ground? Something? Get it all fermenty? All right, chem fuel is still being produced. A bunch of it is being put into our fuel tanks over here. We also need them in the power generators, but in fact, Hendroid, it's going to get you to load this one up. Just, it's not a full load, but we want all the power generators, chem fuel generators to be working. Okay, so we got ourselves another grav core or whatever. We're going to use this one for power. Ooh, Ares space dock. Ooh, loot in space. Oh, it's going to be tempting. We haven't gone to space for a while. Use Ascension's catalyst on Essentia the Crow. Yeah, we don't have one anymore. I think we used one. I don't remember. Hold on. I might be getting confused. No, we don't. Sold them. If we get another one, yeah, we're totally going to do that. Although Sentia might argue that as a crow, she's already sentient. I guess I should give you the plasma sword, although I'm going to, okay. Thromohorns aren't weapons, so they don't show up over here. Let me make sure to explicitly add Thromohorns to this. Inspired creativity on Summerbow. I don't know that I care too much. Gizmo, go and equip this horn. If you had psychic powers, I might go and prioritize the plasma sword, but I think the Thromohorn does more damage. Hey, we've successfully tamed Essentia Monica. Nice. All right, Essentia, stay in area of the ship, and you can be trained as an attack corvid. I like it. It's very piratey, so we'll do that. And a pile of silver. Colton's not wearing body armor. We must just not have... And they're on Spacefarer, right, to encourage them to wear power armor. Which I could change. We definitely have the make marine armor still in here. We're just not getting around to it because probably consuming other stuff. I'm betting how much... We need 4 advanced components. How much do we need for the charge rifle? 2. Yeah, so I was going to say, every time we have 2 advanced components, we make the charge rifle instead of the marine armor. Although, we have more than that right now. We might be low on raw plasteel? No. I'm actually really surprised that you're making the advanced component. Why are you doing that instead of not another charge rifle? Or marine armor? Oh, because I've got it forced to be Thezon. Although Summerbow is high enough crafting right now, I could change this instead to allow anyone, as long as they've got at least 10 skill. Maybe I'll go and do that. We have the no authors mod, so we don't have to worry about having a bunch of incomplete projects, but let's do this. Summerbow can start working on power armor and plasma pulse rifles. Although, you know what? I don't think we need as many anymore, because we really only need 7 high-quality charge rifles at this point. So yeah, we'll lower that number. And... well, actually, maybe we only need 6. Summerbow, this weapon is... what quality is the Deadly Reaper? Excellent quality. I like the EMP cannon, so that's probably fine. So maybe I'll set it to 6. Just get yourself up to 6. Which... right now we do have enough, but we also have a quality limiter on there. So one of these rifles, pulse rifles, must be just like normal quality or something, and we're trying to get a better one. Okay, people are mostly okay. We'll probably send them downstairs now. It'll be really annoying if we get raided while everyone's down there, but I mean, that's never going to happen, right? Randall, you wouldn't do that to us? Okay, we'll send everyone down. Essentia can keep watch. Essentia the crow. Keep watch over the ship. You're our mascot now. Maybe we should paint our ship crow black now. What? What's kabooming? What's kabooming? Oh, these things kaboomed. How hot is it going to get in here? Yeah, I kind of guessed maybe boom shrooms, which is why I looked here, but they were fine. That was weird. Oh, there's more of it on fire. I mean, I'm assuming the caves can't be on fire. It's metal. Oh, jeez. Like, I'm assuming it can't just spread throughout the whole cave, but I don't know. Let me do this, and then what we'll probably do is just leave with whatever's left. Oh, there's some baddies over there. Yeah. Let me group everyone up. Get them over here to deal with that. Oh, some stuff's still on fire over there. Okay, come in here. We'll just scoop all this up and leave. I think high walls are flammable. Right, okay, but the stone walls aren't. Wait, there's doors over here. I mean, I guess there was a little construction there, not much. All right, we've cleared an insect hive and are happy about that. Oh, okay, bunch of baddies. I probably could just hold back. Oh, okay. Let's try to choke point there instead. Pull you back. I have 2 meleers. Not everyone's shooting here. All right, I think we'll just go. So we'll bring the insect jelly, a little bit of harvested chemistry fuel, herbal medicine, sure. Gravlight panels, that's the big one. We could bring insect corpses up to chop up, but we clearly don't need that. We'll get the thrombo horn. I think that's fine. Oh, there's a ship part to deconstruct in here. Okay, hold on. I can still accept this, because we can always make a second go. Oh yeah, for some components. Yeah, you're still on fire. Okay, luckily, even though this is counting as indoors, the temperature is non-insane. Alright. Drifters need charity. Yeah, we don't do that here. 700 silver. I don't think so. You're lucky that we've got lots of meat right now and we don't need to butcher you. You should be thankful. Take the queen as a trophy. Yeah, I guess we didn't scoop the queen up. We could have taken it and butchered it, but I don't know. I mean, unless there's like a cool, unique body part on that. I guess we could pop back downstairs for a second. Oh, we're getting some incredibly low frame rates here. I'm betting because the underground's like processing a bunch of stuff. I like how Gizmo's bleeding and not being treated. That's always entertaining. When people are like, no, we don't need a doctor. I mean, I know we're pirates, but come on. Try to keep our own people alive. Did we leave some grav panels? I didn't think so. Well, we might poke our head down one more time. Okay, the speeds are going back up again. I don't know why it was so slow. Wasn't a rendering thing out here. Yeah, ship's dirty. There we go. One marine armor underway, which will be important for Colton. A bit of fishing. Oh, here, we'll put the cleanup to a 3. It's not going to change much. Some visitors with a few items to trade. Wow, it's getting awfully crowded out here. It'd be really funny if they went through the bugs. Was ship red material? Just paint. We just painted it. We painted it red so it would go faster. Some of this is jade as well. So, like, it really shouldn't be red. Healed, inspired trade. Well, all right. That's Colton. Fine. Go and talk to Philly. They've got some components. We can buy that. I can toss the insect jelly because who cares? Anyway, I'll buy your actual regular medicine. A mind numb serum. I don't think we need that. Oh, you've got barrels. Okay, hold on. I have some lungs and livers. And a bunch of crappy weapons we don't care about. Oh, wait. Mistaken how many, how much money you got. Yes. Keep the EMPs. Oh. There you go. Something like that. Okay. And we learned about a new quest. A unique masterwork weapon? Oh, we're going there. We're going there. Does paint and jade reduce its beauty? No, it's exactly the same. It's still the plus 10. Even though we've like covered in shellac. I think we're just gonna go. Oh no, the material here still has to be harvested. I guess we did put the clean a little higher. Okay, now they're doing it. Just to make sure, I'm gonna put a high priority haul on this stuff. Which I suppose included more than strictly we needed, but that's okay. And then what we want to do is we want to build a... Oh yeah, it's under power. I keep doing that. A Grav Core power cell. Which I think I'll just put in the cockpit area. The cockpit's pretty secure inside the base. We'll put it there. I know it says we don't have one, but that's just because it's not in storage right now. No storage space. Yeah, it's for something else. It's for there's a granite chunk here that got designated to be yoinked. We didn't have a dumping spot for it. That's all. Downstairs one more time. Okay, there we go. An extra 1200 power always on, which is nice. All right. And just for safety in numbers, we'll bring everyone down here. I'll do a recruit and then send down. Just to make sure, but I think we're okay. Oh, no, there's a few more. So people didn't grab those? Did I not flag them? Because it's not about space and base. And we're going to deconstruct that for a component, because we may as well. Gizmo already took an injury. That's embarrassing, Gizmo. Oh, how come you don't have power armor right now? You don't even have your plate armor. Harvesting the shrooms. I mean, I suppose we can harvest these as well. We can mine, but I'm not going to. Deconstructed that. People are going to sleep. Amazing. Gizmo's still bleeding. Okay, let's try this again. Exit. There you go. Those grav lights and that. Did we not get any components from deconstructing that thing? We did deconstruct it, right? Maybe it just gave us some extra grav lights. Oh, and take the queen. Oh yeah, here he is, Mischievous. Ooh, that is heavy. All right. Yeah, we'll dine on queen. It only gives grav light panels and steel. Okay, it's still good. Didn't need the components. And there might be some more junk somewhere behind these walls and stuff, but no, I'm fine with it. Oh, okay, some of it got consumed. But you grabbed all that. Yeah, that's fine. And then on the surface, some of it's sitting around. Oh, the queen, yeah, rotted, so oh well. We're going to ignore that, but we'll grab the grav light and we'll grab that. And then I think we can go and we can look for this masterwork weapon. Hopefully it's a good base. We've gotten pretty lucky that we got an assault rifle. I think no one's treating Gizmo again because why would they? I think we got pretty lucky with the assault rifle. We also had a really good charge pulse rifle with a unique trait for a while, but it went away. My test game where I ran into my first like unique weapon like that was just like a revolver. I'm like, oh, that's not a great base. It did have some cool traits though. I think it was doing toxic damage on shots, which is fun. All right, I think we can probably just leave. We want to make sure that Essentia is aboard ship. Oh, I got rid of our little sleep spots too. Let me go and rebuild those. You know what? We'll get a proper sleep box. Wood feels more comfortable, but I don't like flammable things on the ship, so we'll do some of those. And a couple of these will be flagged for medical. There we go. All right, good. Let's go and find our unique weapon. I think we're probably fine. Yeah. All right, let's go. Lunch. Dig in. And we're going to land here. Kill some mercs. Mount her carcass between the skulls. It would be cool if we could do that. Feels very Dwarf Fortress. We've done those sorts of things before. Built little museums from Forgotten Beasts. All these mining sites are all silver spots, which we could go and visit, but... Okay. Yeah, I don't think our ship's going to be engaging in any of this, because I don't think anyone's going to be coming outside. Rotten Queen is probably the commentary on the evils of monarchy or something. Yeah. And maybe Gizmo's armor took too much damage. That is entirely possible there, Chris. Detected. Oh, Grav Core. Presumably in space here. Okay. Back the gun. So. That doesn't need to be hacked, huh? We do have a couple of turrets. Oh no, those are gone? I guess so. Okay. Can't remember what it's called if it's active. Defensive turret? There will be some people just roaming around in here somewhere that might pop out of one of these hallways. Oh, like right there. Haha! Instantly downed. Get you to get into these doorways. They'll provide slightly more cover. Let's just pull them out of this area. So that they won't have their shield anymore. was hoping that the smoke would make it slightly more difficult for them to hit us. Oh, very fewer people are shooting there. All right. That was probably it. Vale's still alive. Death in 10 hours. Beautiful. Amazing crafter. Great shot. I think you might make the cut. We don't know for sure that the attacks are over. Oh, Lachi's still, or Laki. Fast walker, nudist, good shooting, social. I think we're going to say no to you. I mean, I guess we could still capture you for, like, funsies. I think we were told the number of mercs, and I think we've cleared that. There's a turret there. You know, you got a Zeus hammer. There's a hunter trap here. It's okay. We know how to deal with hunter traps. Just let them detonate on their own. Ooh. Okay. Some caskets to pop open. A little hackable there. Okay, you've got a turret and also some traps. Alright, you guys be released. Androids recapture Vale. That's not a room. Oh, there's a room there. Hold on. And there's some hackables, but I don't think we're going to need them. Release you. Release you guys. Okay, no one is recruited. So give everyone a little bit of time off. And then we'll come and open some things here. Now, these dropped weapons, normal quality, so it's not going to be this one. Because they did say it was going to be masterwork, so it must be this. The Delight of Will. Weapon is engraved, a depiction of an empty toque. Quick reload, lightweight, reducing aiming time, tox rounds. Oh, this is a good one. That's a really good one. Damn. I'm gonna give it to someone who's a good shot, like maybe Rhyme Pendragon. Yeah, we're gonna pop open a bunch of crates and things. We're just gonna give everyone a little chillax first. And watch as no one gets medicated. Oh, except the prisoners. That's great. Onsen, you're also doing it. Could you... I guess Theson's already taken care of? No, Theson's not taken care of. Oh, you're already tending to Thezon. I missed that. And Colton, okay, finally getting to bed. Is someone going to treat you? Yes, okay, good. All right. So, I mean, we'll throw some auto hacks on here, although I don't think they'll do anything. Because I think everything has been cleared at this point. Let's remove the restriction. This is a great, what a great place if we'd built a base here. Just the one land connection on the east side. Oh my god. I mean, obviously drop pods and ocean attacks are possible with the mechs, right? That was one of the things that was advertised with 1.6. But still awesome. Okay, we have tons of steel, so we definitely don't need any of that. But we may as well mine all the compacted machinery. I mean, we're not low on components. We can make our own, but it does save a lot of time to mine it instead. Oh yeah, that's we dropped that when we replaced the gun. Make a fishing spot. Oh, that's a good point. Bluefish toxfish. Fascinating. We don't need uranium. I mean, we don't need meat, but fishing is neat. So we'll put a little fishing zone. A blast door opened. Yeah, okay. All right. Going to give people just a little bit more of a patch up, and then we're going to go as a group to open these caskets up. Hold open. Yeah, colorblind minerals, I think, is what the mod is that makes the minerals actually visible to someone like me. All right, let's grab everyone. Maybe we'll leave Carnifex back because she's starting to feel very pregnant. All right, open the box. Well, that was quick. Boom. All right, a couple of dead people instantly. Okay, so I'm going to go and give the open command on everything that's in there, which is very few things. We'll get some chem fuel out of this. There's a couple little boxes with maybe some bonus loot. Yeah, that's going to be chem fuel for sure. And, oh, we got some packaged survival meals. And nothing? And a rock, or some metal. All right. How are these people? Right. Oh, yeah, I didn't love Nudist here. I don't know if you're a winner. But this one was. The really skilled crafter? Yeah. Bobcar, you are being hired on for sure. I think Kurgan's... We're going to put you on maintain, and I think you're going to get sacrificed when our cooldowns come up. But Babcar's a good pick, so we need... Onsen. Oh, there's the symbol. Oh, because our ideological color is black, I can't see it. There you go. Sorry, Kurgan. We feel the need to kill. It happens. Bunch of weapons and stuff on the shelf here. Mostly poor. We're just going to smelt those things down. Anyone actively fishing? Gizmo's fishing. There we go. Yeah, we really don't need more fish, but an eclipse is slightly annoying, but not really a big problem. Oh, this grav core is not actually part of our power grid. I'm sure someone said that. Because, yeah, it has to touch a power cable. Rare thrombos. Yeah. Do we want to do the runaround, or do we just want to, like, open fight them? We'd kind of like them to split a little. Okay, well, that's a little bit of a split. That's fine. I think we'll probably still be aggroing a couple. You going for Gizmo? There you go. Nice. Is Halko the fastest? No, you're actually quite slow. Oh, it's Devout that we want to do the kiting. Oh, man, our guns, our turrets. And look at the little toxic damage, too. That's great. All right, well, we may have to wait for the others to come out of the structure here. Yeah, Gizmo has no armor as a meleeer. Yeah, we got a couple now. They must be taking them off as they get too worn. We really have to get the marine armor going. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and change it. Honestly, for everyone. Let me set everyone to default. They're still going to look to where... They're not being banned on power armor, but they might pick up a few extra pieces of gear. No, there's a few weird swaps going on. Maybe. I don't know. I thought I saw something happen with Devout, but I might be wrong. Talk shots can make them rot instantly? Oh, wow. Oh! Oh, well. We're mostly just doing it for sport. Which is dumb. Like, Thrumbofur is obviously super overpowered. We can sell the Thrumbo Horns for $1 million. But I'm not going to worry about the Tox rounds instantly rotting them. I think all the couples are going for the baby, although some of them, the age is making it fairly unlikely that they will. Yeah. Everyone's on try for baby. Where's the other one? for value apparel. Is that how they do it? Does it go by value? I thought they always just rated it based on armor in one particular location. So there's some changes, some Thrumbo armor over here. It's fine. It's okay. We'll give them a beat to take care of this. Cycle some gear. Let the storage setting on the shelves and compound to nothing. Otherwise, the weapon. Oh, frack. These shelves? Ah. Sorry, sometimes I try to press the size of my nose and it like cancels the sneeze, but apparently not this time. That's quite annoying. Anyway, I'll just link those guys together and then clear all. Okay, so nothing's allowed to be stored there. We could deconstruct these as well. We don't need the steel, but it might lead to less weirdness. Yeah, there you go. People should go and grab those, hopefully, theoretically. Wonder if the mending mod has been updated. Hate having to constantly replace power armor. Yeah, I don't know. I a long time ago I did use mending because a couple of things did annoy me for that, but it's been a long time. Like I think since the alpha days, I haven't used the mending stuff. All right, so still a lot of hauling, little bit of pickup to do here. Gizmo's having fun fishing, good for them. And yeah, Summerbo's working on another marine armor, lovely. I'm gonna go this low quality. I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, let's no longer smelt down low quality power armor. We may have to make a case by case decision about this, because we might end up with a bunch of garbage we don't actually want. But for now, there you go. We're no longer going to smelt those down. I think we might still have a requirement for the marine armor. Yeah, of at least good. So even if we've got a normal one, it'll still try to make another one, but we won't actually smelt it. So polluted terrain. Oh. Yeah. It is really polluted. Here, let's cancel this. Is this whole area like that? I guess the whole area is polluted. So we may actually not want to stick around that long. We might want to go... I'm going to get everyone to prioritize doing some hauling for a bit. And then we'll plan on leaving. In fact, we'll be wrapping up the stream in just a minute. I know that isn't a room because it has no door, but there's something in my lizard brain that really wants to see what might be in the void in the base. Yeah, the ones that are completely enclosed, if they've got a vent or something, we found out like those are secret loot rooms, but the ones that are completely enclosed are just empty. So they're not worth smashing your way through. Get the last thermo. I don't know. I think we'll just prioritize leaving. So sleep cycle. No one's on a night. Oh yeah, Thezin. Oh yeah, which is great because we're splitting the crafting things. Yep, another marine helmet is lovely. Still think like a second fabrication bench would do huge things to our throughput. Why the shirt stream today? Oh, short stream. Yeah, family stuff this weekend. Long holiday, a long weekend here in Ontario land. Got some family stuff going on. I've got to run a few errands before I go, so I can pick up some things to bring with me. And that's all. Plus, just trying to take a little bit more of a break today too. You know, had the weird off stream on Wednesday because I was too tired. I spent basically the entire day on Thursday in bed. Wasn't feeling sick. Mood was great. Just so tired. And just took it super easy. Yesterday recorded a bunch of the RimWorld Star Trek run, which was great. And today here, feeling good, but yeah, slightly shorter things good. Oh, marriage! Oh, Gizmo and Ron Pendragon are getting married. I mean, that's not helping us haul things, but sure, that's fine. We make the Crow a vac suit. Unfortunately, the Crow is just going to have to stay on the ship. Well, this will be good for people's moods. Carnifex is got to be close to popping. Been in our third trimester for a bit, although this symbol isn't blinking yet. I think it starts blinking maybe the last half or maybe the last third of the last trimester. Kurgan is fully healed. Good, we want you healthy before we sacrifice you, Kurgan. I think it said something about his resistance being broken. Did you already convert? No. Your certainty's almost gone. Onsen, you don't have a convert action? No. I mean, what sacrifice? I don't know what you're talking about there, Kurgan. There's nothing to worry about. Everything is fine. Okay, they've looted all the weapons. I'm not seeing anyone run out for any more loots. I suspect this is done. We might decide to hunt the last Thrumbo, but what we're going to do is we're going to wrap it up here. We're in a situation where we can absolutely leave. And there's some cool map stuff. I mean, we could just go to a spot to mine some silver. That would certainly be a possibility. I guess we don't have much in the way of chem fuel. And this wasn't a good map for that, unfortunately. We don't have any stored, but we've got enough fuel. We'll probably go and land somewhere with a bunch of trees and refill our stockpiles. I might want to bank considerably more chem fuel. In fact, was this still set to 420? No, 850. Good. Okay. So yeah, we want to bank some more, and we've just been landing in a few places. I mean, the bug place had wood, but we didn't stick around that long. There's some cactuses here, but I think the best thing to do is probably to just boot it somewhere else. But we'll wrap it up here. Ancient chem fuel refinery. Yeah. The free chem fuel generator is neat, but I think it's like what, 75 chem fuel every 10 days. So definitely not like enough to keep this going, but we may have found some on the Star Trek run, which is nice. But yeah, still loving this, and hopefully. So hang on, this quest here. So do we just really grind all these? This is passively scanning. It's just finding grav cores. So I don't know if these are actually progressing towards the let's clear the space thing. Oh, so right, we do have our cool weapons too. So I don't know. I don't know what we'll pursue next time. But we're going to wrap it up here. In theory, A Kiss for Luck might be starting her stream early today. So she might already be live. She is, and she's playing Fallout 76. We were just talking about maybe picking that up. Make kibble for the crow feed. That's not a bad idea. We'll consider that. So give her Ray to A Kiss for Luck. Give her some love. I'll see you on Monday. Monday, in theory, should be Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Part of me is wondering if we might do some Titan Quest 2 stuff, because new and shiny and very exciting. So I don't know what Monday will be necessarily. It's also possible that if something weird happens with my trip, there might not be a stream on Monday, but right now the plan is to stream on Monday. So, folks, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.